Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome in. Sorry we're late. We had a little accident. Let's just hope that it is bester case scenario than the worst case scenario. We had a connection issue with my camera. So we've moved the camera that is usually here to be now pizza camera, because I've been taking food photos with my camera in my office. So the cable that is connected to the stream PC was dangling, or was sitting on the floor. Turns out a late night poodle was prowling the kitchen and didn't want to go outside in the rain, so he peed on my cable. I didn't know that, picked up the cable, put it inside my camera. Don't blame the puppy. Well, it shouldn't have been on the floor. I understand that. It shouldn't have fallen down, and I should have picked it up. I didn't even know it was on the floor, but so let's just hope that the camera isn't screwed, the $2,500 camera, and it's just a cable issue. Let's just hope that. Let's just hope that. Okay. Not your fault either. It is what that is true. It is what it is, and no point getting stressed about it. We'll just order a new cable. We're very lucky that we have a camera that was here, the ZV-1 that is now there. It'll be okay. That's it. There's no point getting stressed. There's no point getting angry and frustrated. I'm not that type of person. My cats pee on everything. It's just winter. Our dogs are usually very good, but it seems to be in winter. At the moment we have I'm just laughing because we banned the term cheap viewers, but now they just use a different alternative letter to cheap. So the side of our house in winter, even though we spray and kill the weeds every year, this side of our house turns into a jungle. And then you can't do it. The problem is with weeds, you can't do anything while it's wet. You have to wait for them to dry out before you then spray them or, kill them. So we are probably gonna whip a snipper this week, but they just pop up. So we've got weeds all down the side of our house, and I don't know if the dogs just don't like going out there. No, we can't. Those walkways for peasants. And they don't go that way, and Chester wants to walk out this door. So, yes, anyway, new camera. Sorry for being late. Today we are using the pizza oven, but not making pizza. We're making other cubby treats. My idea is to try and make the Greek chicken from First Things First, and make the chicken gyros, which is on our website, making pita bread or flatbread in the oven. Then we thought we'd make some pizza in a cast iron pan in there. Then Exceed had the idea of doing potatoes. So I'm thinking we could do potatoes multiple ways. I thought about wrapping them in aluminium foil and just chucking them at the back of the oven and seeing how they turn out like that. It's probably going to get a bit hot in there, but let me know your ideas. If you have any other suggestions for pizza oven things. Tzatziki, yeah! There's a whole craze with cucumber recently. And maybe we could do a cucumber salad as well as use the cucumber for our tzatziki. Cookies in the pizza oven? Why don't we try it? See, he wants potato. Shocked Pikachu face. I just want to avoid anything greasy because propane fire. What do you mean? Oh, I get you. Like anything like you don't want the too fatty in there. So then, yeah, I get you. So it splatter and hit the flame and then, yeah, makes sense. Didn't think of that. This is why I keep you around, Kerry. The one reason. Before we continue, let's go back to last time on and we'll show what we did on the last strum. We did a filet mignon Wellington. I think he turned out pretty cool. He was quite delicious. That was what we were trying to make him look like. This was an AI generated image, by the way. And then that's what we created. That's like a hard, pretty shitty angle. Could have zoomed in. But I think he turned out pretty cute. And we didn't make the like demi-glaze or like the jus to go on top of it. So it was a bit dry, but it did taste yummy. Exceed and I really like beef Wellington. It's easier than you think to do beef Wellington. So hopefully I showed you that, but we can do it again if you would like. Do a proper beef Wellington, but not a minion one. So thank you to Nani Kid for the redemption. I enjoyed it and it was very creative. It was a bit of a craft stream as well. Yeah. Alrighty. Frittatas, hash brown in the pizza oven would be good. Frittata, I don't know. I don't think I have that many eggs to do a frittata. That's the only issue. Smashed potatoes. Let's get smashing. We could do, this is a good idea. I got a lot of mini potatoes that I need to use. So that's a really good idea, smashed taters. We could use like salt and vinegar ones. And I have some cool things that I bought yesterday at IKEA, and I went and picked up the Molly chocolate order. The first, we've got more coming next week. As a whole story, but I will tell you that later. Let's do a deep dive into Discord, show what the community has been cooking and eating. All right. This is my own Discord, so I'll be back. I thought I changed it. We were so frantic trying to set up the camera that I didn't set up Discord. I need to sneeze. Sorry. Okay. Okie dokie. Bless you, thank you. I need blessing. Allergic to computering. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So, this is taking us back to Wednesday. Kate was in the office. She started her morning, she got some croissants from Loon, and then this was her lunch, which is a Vietnamese barbecue chicken noodle salad with a peach iced tea. So I think she said every 2 weeks or something they do markets. Good idea to go to queue that up with your mandatory workday in the office. All right. Shadi tried Korean barbecue for the first time. So he wanted some suggestions, recommendations. Have you guys been to Korean barbecue? He ended up going with this, which was a set with Wagyu oyster blade, marinated Angus beef, marinated pork neck, then honey soy or spicy chicken, pork cheek, and bunda jjigae, the hot pot. And so this was I don't know how to pronounce it, bunda jjigae is Korean hot pot. Look at that. It's a spam. I don't know what these things are. They look like crackers, tofu. Looks good. Nudes, beans. See, I don't know about this. The idea for me, what do you think? Having all of that stuff in there at the same time, makes me uncomfortable. Because I don't want all the flavors touching. I'd rather add a little bit into my personal soup or whatever. It's just, I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable. Like, I don't want the beans. Can I ask for the beans not to be in there? Or I would have it on the side and then you put in what you like. Because like, I don't know what this stuff is. I would try it, but like the beans for me with every other flavour doesn't feel like it goes. And like the juices of the beans, I don't know. Those mushrooms look good. And the mushrooms down here look good as well. Yeah. I would eat it though. And then he had, look at this. So this was what, $148? $148 bucks. Look at that. All this meat, and then you got your hot pot, and then you cook all this on the Korean barbecue. It's so much fun. It's like deconstructed cook your own meal, but it is fun. We've done a homemade Korean barbecue like 2 or 3 times on stream in the last house, and I really like it. Just something fun about cooking your own food, paying to cook your own food. Have you done it before? Hold on. One moment. I love Korean barbecue. Yeah, and what's that? What do you usually go for? What's your toppings? I'm just setting up my... Here we go. Bulgogi and rice cake things. Okay. Anyone else been to Korean barbecue? What is this drink here? This looks really good. We go for bulgogi beef. That's like the staple. And then Wagyu. I like pork belly, but it's not a massive fan. Last time I went, one of the waiters came around and did most of them. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Did you enjoy it? Tteokbokki. I have seen so many people do like mukbangs and eat that, but I've never tried it. I think that the rice cake things I think I'd like because they've a texture like mochi. Are they chewy? You gotta try them. Never had it. Always meant to in the old town because there was one that was supposedly really good. Oh, you have to try it. Maybe make your own. Beware. Do you like Korean food? Pork belly, yes. The rice thing is tteokbokki. 100%. Tteokbokki, maybe. Do you mean the dish with the rice cakes themselves? The I flippin' love tteokbokki. Yeah, are they good? I don't know the difference. I love Korean food. It's the one thing that I miss having access to the most. Let's have a Korean barbecue party. Everyone has to prepare their own meats and things, and we sit down and we eat it together. What do you think? I like because nobody in our group was that keen to do it. If I'm eating out, I'd rather just get it cooked food put in front of me once you've done it once. The novelty wears off. Yeah, I understand that. I get that. True. Tteok, the rice cakes, tteokbokki is the dish with the spicy sauce and the egg and the fish cake. Oh, tteok. Okay, so I'd like to try the tteok then. I don't know about the spicy sauce. It makes me a bit nervous. God, don't even talk to me about Trader Joe's. I'm still so jealous. I want to try so many things from Trader Joe's. Shay was asking a great question, was about do we have ground sirloin in Australia? And we have sirloin, we call it porterhouse, but it's not very common that you would buy from my understanding in the US, you can go out and buy ground chuck or ground like a certain cut. In Australia, at a regular grocery store, it's just called ground beef, or we call it beef mince. If you go to a butcher, you can say, can you ground me some chuck, or can you grind me some whatever. But sirloin, which is porterhouse, is a bit leaner compared to things like chuck, which is higher fat content. If you want something leaner, you want like this, the lean beef mince. But it doesn't really tell you what cut it's from though. It just means it's leaner. Yeah, New Zealand is the same. Supermarket, you'll get premium, which is lean, or normal mince. So we have 3 levels. We've got regular mince, lean and extra lean. And then extra lean, I think, is Heart Smart, which I think Shady writes here. Lean mince is below 90% meat, 10% fat. We have Heart Smart, which is 95% meat, 5% fat. Mystery beef, yeah. Then we've got Shay, lasagna with homemade sauce. Nice. Very cool. Look at that. That's a good amount of browning. We just have 85, 90, and 95. Okay. None of that silly label. Lean. Lean. Americans don't like the words lean and silly labels. Shock refried beans and broiled some queso fresco on top. Added green onions. Ate this for my dinner with a lovely thin and greasy corn tortilla chips. Because I'm an adult and I can make sorts of choices that I want to. Nice. I am still in love with, we don't make it very often, but the 7-layer dip that you guys introduced me to. We went through a stage where we ate that, and that is what, remember, I cut my finger off. Exceed now we're cooking, how dare we cook off stream. 7-layer dip is so good with refried beans. So I think it's refried beans, sour cream, guacamole, cheese, salsa. You can put olives, chopped tomatoes. It's really good. It's like nachos in a dip form. Yeah, 7-layer dip sounds so good. I almost made some earlier this week. It is really yummy. I went up to Costco yesterday. I was the chauffeur. I drove Exceed into the office, into the city, in traffic. And then I went to IKEA to pick up our laundry. We've been renovating our laundry, and the cupboards get installed in 2 weeks. So picked up all of the boxes, the rest of the boxes that we need. So that was our car. I put them all in there, and then luckily a fine gentleman helped me put in these ones here because I had to put down the front seat. They were so long. Very grateful for our big car, big old Harvey. And then I thought, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to have a look around. I'm going to have some breakfast. Kind of regret it. I ate way too much. All this for a drink, a coffee, and all of this breakfast was $17. I thought it was pretty good. And it was really nice, except the eggs. The eggs I would I wouldn't give to my enemy. They were pretty disgusting. Everything was really yummy. This was like thicker bacon, like thicker cut bacon. Sausages were yum, mushrooms were yum, hash was really good, and croissant was really good. And then the drink, this is like it's no added sugar pear cider. It tastes it tastes alcoholic. Like it tastes like a hard cider. I didn't know, obviously I didn't get it to, get crunk in the morning, but it was really yummy. I told Exceed when I picked him up, he's like, you're crazy, all that food. And he goes, you bought 2 drinks? Because the plan, if you've been around for a while since we built this kitchen, one of the best reasons to go to IKEA is Sushi Wawa is next door. And that is where I get my favorite sushi dish ever, which is beef carpaccio aburi. So my plan was to go up to IKEA, get the stuff, but they didn't open till 11. And I had driven, we had got up at 6:30, 6:45. I'd driven and got to the city at 9:15, and I was hungry. I was fanging for some food. So I ate too much, and then I wasn't very hungry to get sushi. But I thought, nope, I can't come all this way and not get sushi. So I ended up getting 4 pieces of sushi as well. But I said to Exceed, it didn't hit the same. It didn't taste as good. And Exceed said, Molly, it's because you weren't hungry. And I was like, yeah, probably. But this is beef carpaccio sushi from Sushi Wawa. If you're in Perth, it's delicious. Big fan. So you should go and try it. But yeah, that was my conundrum. The food was really good. If you go to IKEA, really good. And then this was the cider. So I bought 4 of these pear cider and I bought an apple as well. They do a no added sugar version and then they also do a sugared version. But so I bought no sugar added because it was already sweet enough. I don't know why you would want no added. There's 8 grams of sugar in the no added sugared version. Imagine how much was in the sugar version. I sent out sourdough starter a while ago and it only arrived yesterday, but this is powdered sourdough starter to Shadi